Yo, what's going on, guys? Pegasus here, and welcome to another video. Actually, one of my first videos since I haven't been on my channel in a while. So today I'm going to take you guys on a trip with me. Actually doing photos of Felix today, and we're going to go ahead and get you guys behind the scenes of how I actually do everything, how everything's going to be looking. So we're going to hop in the car and get straight to it, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're currently driving down to the beach area right now because I tried to change up my areas here and there. Last time I did a photo shoot was actually yesterday at the town center. Day before yesterday, I think I went downtown. So I kind of hop around, spots I know I can use but do different areas in that general vicinity just because I don't want to use the same spot and people call me out for that. So right now, like I said, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to try and find some just casual stuff we can use for pictures and backdrops and stuff like that. So like I said, I want to bring you guys along the way, see how I pick my areas, how I set up my photos and everything. And then like I said, I'm going to try and put the photos on the screen that way you can see how it looks before and after. So if you have any type of questions, you guys can kind of see it there. I'm going to try and do this for most of my shoots. I can't always do it for every shoot I do just because I'm focused on getting those pictures taken and getting done, because sometimes I'm limited to weather, I'm limited to battery life if I forget to charge my batteries. I just purchased more batteries, so I have 6 batteries total. I also did purchase a new camera, so like I said, I'm recording on my T7 right now, but I did go and buy a Canon R, I'm sorry. But that's what I use for my photography now, and this is gonna be like my backup camera for using my videos, getting you guys see up behind the scenes. So if you have any other questions, like I said, make sure you leave it down in the comments. If you see this video on Facebook, just go ahead and make sure you comment there or anywhere else. But let's get to the spot. Alright guys, so here we are in our first spot. So we're actually on top of one of the bars here, and here's pretty much how the view looks. Let me go ahead and show you guys so you can see what we're working with. So we're on top of one of the bars. You can see the beach view from there. So it's actually a public parking spot up here. So we're probably gonna do the first shot up here. I've gone up there a couple times. You can see that little building right there, but I don't do it often just because, one, it's really steep trying to get up there, and two, you can't get to the very top. You can get inside the parking garage, so I generally don't try and do that too often. So we're gonna go ahead and use this as our area first, try and get some nice sky views, try to get some nice sunlight and clouds. So let's go ahead and set the camera up and everything. I'll let you guys see how I do the poses and everything and how I get all my shots. Alright guys, so here we are now. We got everything set up. I do have my flash on for this one because I want to have a nice darker back behind him. I've got him positioned right here on this ledge right here. That way I can go ahead and get the clouds behind him and everything, so when I go back and post edit, I can go ahead and bring them out more. So I'm gonna go ahead. I will be over in the area right over here, so you won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to see him and see how I do everything. So we're gonna get the first couple shots right there. Alright, so stay just like that. Alright, so guys, we do have those first shots done and taken. So my settings right now, I do have my high speed sync on, so I'm shooting at about 1,000 of a second right now. My shutter speed, my ISO is at 100, and I'll also have my f-stop at 4. I'll have all this, like I said, all my settings I shoot these pictures at will be right here on the screen. That way you can see everything I was shooting at. If you want to go and try these settings, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to use a flash. Like I said, I am a flash shooter, so I like to have my flash on about 99% of my shoots. Sometimes if it's just making my background too dark, I will try and not use my flash because sometimes it's not really, it doesn't make sense. So we're gonna go ahead and change positions now. We're gonna use the same backdrop but a different position for him. That way we can have an idea how I want him to look. So I'm gonna take the flash off for these. That way I can go ahead and have my settings how I want them about the flash now. So let's go ahead and change this position and we'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, so we're switching positions now. So I took the flash off, so I'm gonna be using nothing but my camera this time. That way I can get some natural lighting, nothing that's man-made. No material lighting or anything like that. So we're gonna get them right here, get some nice headshots. That way, once again, have the same thing, nice sky view, nice colors and everything. Once again, the edits will be before and after right here in this video. So let's go ahead and get the shots. So stay right there. And I'm gonna get a low view, like in the right sky, okay? So same thing. We're gonna look right at me. We're gonna have a nice little sun flare on because, like I said, the sun's hitting right at us. So we're gonna do that same thing with this way. That way the sun's not blaring right at the camera. Nice. And then, like I said, we do the same thing. This time we're gonna go on that side over there. Yeah. Then we get the building in the background. Okay. We have a nice little background look. So I said same thing, guys. So this is my settings for these photos. I did have my shutter speed about 1/250th of a second, or 2/50th of a second. I do have my f-stop still at 4, my ISO still at 100. I try to keep my ISO as low as possible because I do want to make sure that I have as much quality in these photos. As you go up in ISOs, you do end up losing quality because it's trying to compensate for the lighting that you don't have. It's still a sunny day. It's only about 3 o'clock right now, so there's no need for me to go out and put my ISO any higher than a 100. So we're gonna move spots. We're gonna try and have a building in the background this time, you know, just to kind of, you know, add something to it this time. So let's go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do for these photos this time, guys. We're gonna have this little building right here in the photos. That's kind of the idea we're going for. I forgot to let you guys know I am using a 24 to 105 lens. This is one of my favorite lenses. It's usually my go-to for everything. I do have the nifty 50 to the 50 millimeter if I'm doing like a low light photography. But once again, generally I can get away with this for the edits I do on my photos. Every photographer is different, so you always want to make sure that you have your settings, your equipment how you want to, because don't try and follow somebody else's photo, because generally, like I said, every photographer is different. We all have different styles. So whatever works for you, do that style. People are gonna like your photos for how you work them. So make sure you do that and make sure, stay original. So here's where we're gonna go with these next photos. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot right now. All right. Right. I want you to get to this corner over here. Yeah. All right, guys, so we're gonna get him in the corner right over there this time. So we're gonna go ahead and clip it to this area right there, and let's go. All right, so now we're in the corner right here. So right there in the background, if you can see it right there, we've got some of the hotels, some of the bars are over there. So we're gonna use those for like a nice little, you know, distinct view in the background. So people wanna see where we're at, they can kind of understand. So same thing, we're gonna go ahead and, you know, position him and get his photos set up. So here we go. All right, so I'm gonna be like right here in front of you at an angle, so I can get the right behind you. Okay. That's crisp. Okay. All right, and so the reason I use my flash, guys, is because once again, it just gives me a little more depth of field, because the RP does have a really kind of low depth of field, and so if I need to bring some highlights back in my photos, I can. So we're gonna go ahead and keep shooting. We're probably gonna switch spots now because we've got everything we need up here. So we're gonna switch spots and then keep it going. All right, guys, so now we're gonna try and use the beach area. Actually, we know with some of the buildings in the background, actually by some of the shopping areas. And then we're gonna do our last spot probably by like the sand area, so we can have like the beach water and everything in there. We can catch some birds as they fly past. Pretty calm day, pretty slow day, not a lot of wind, so it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm gonna show you guys how I set this next one up, and then we're good to go. So see you guys soon. All right, guys, so we're in our next spot now. It's a little windy over here, so if you can't hear me for any reason, I do apologize. I'm gonna try and do my best and edit to kind of fix the volume. So here's our next spot we're doing now. So as you can see behind me, we do have a lot of beach water in the background. We do have a lot of different activities going on behind us. So I'm gonna use this as my backdrop for these photos, and that way in post-edit, I can go ahead and bring the water out, try and bring the clouds out without having too much blowout from exposure. So again, we're gonna try and get these photos done. I'm gonna use my flash to go ahead and darken the background behind him, and then I'm also gonna do no flash to kind of get some natural scenes again. So this way you guys can see the poses we do. You guys can see like what area we're shooting at, what time of day. Like I said, right now it's about 4 o'clock now, so the sun's slowly going down. It's pretty cloudy, so we don't have a lot of sunlight, which is perfect. Most photographers like to shoot in like more cloudy days because you don't have to fight the exposure. You don't have to worry about pictures being blown out, and it's just a lot easier. So here we go, we're gonna start shooting. And now the sun just broke through the clouds, so perfect time. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start shooting now. So here we go. All right, so let's think that. All right, we're gonna do a 1v1. Here it is, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to like, you know, you're out living life, you know, like, you know, screw it, you know? There you go, like that. And so, like I said, I want everybody to have fun when we're doing these shoots. So I want them to have, you know, some funny poses, some serious poses, because dude, you don't always want to look serious. You know, these are capturing moments that you won't be able to capture again sometimes. So if you gotta go, I don't care, or look at that, you know, he's gonna have fun with it. So, hey guys, pretty much this is how I do my shoots. So we're gonna go ahead and keep shooting again. So we'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're in the last spot now. We're gonna use this little cover area right here for our last shot. That way we have some walls, we have some pillars in the area, nice little shady spot, and at the same time let the camera do is job. That way in post edit I can bring out some of these colors, bring out some of him, keep the focus on him, but letting you guys still be entertained by what's behind me. So here we go. So let me get you right there. Let me get you to the right. Right there, perfect. And so that's just how we do it, guys. So all these photos, like I said, will be in the video. They'll be posted on the side right here next to me. And I'll also go over, you know, like I said, the before and afters. And then if you guys want to see how I edit my photos in my next video, make sure you guys comment down below if you want to see how I set up my pictures. I do appreciate Felix being a good sport, being patient with me while I'm shooting these videos, and letting me kind of explain to you guys. Once again, if you guys want to know what gear I'm using for this photo shoot, I'm using my Canon RP, I'm using a Godox V1C, and I am also using my Canon 24-105 aperture f4. So this is pretty much my go-to setup for everything. For the longest, guys, I was shooting on a T7 and I was getting phenomenal shots. I mean, for a regular DSLR on a 18-55 and then this lens also the 24-105, I was still getting phenomenal shots, guys. You always don't have to have expensive gear as long as you know how to go and post edit and make your pictures as crisp as possible, as perfect as possible, as you like in your taste. So at the end of the day, hey guys, it's been Pegasus. I do appreciate you guys being patient with me. Make sure you watch this video all the way through. If you have any questions, once again, comment down below. Follow all my social media. It's gonna be Pegasus Motions Photography on Facebook, Pegasus_Motions on Instagram. Make sure you check me out on TikTok at Pegasus Motions. And at the same time, make sure you guys check out everything. If you want to see some behind the scenes tutorials in a shorter clip, they'll be all on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and make sure you guys follow me because you'll see some pictures. I won't always post these videos. So until next time, guys, it's been Pegasus, this has been Felix, and we'll see you next time. Peace.